able to fit nice and close in because you'll keep coming all the way in. There's plenty of space here. There's plenty of space, ladies and gentlemen. Keep coming all the way in. There's plenty of space right here as well. Keep coming all the way in, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. Okay, excellent.
Girls Gone Green, coming to you live from the studio. Girls Gone Green, it's football season, let's go, 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 cause it's Girls Gone Green. J-E-T-S, Jets, Jets, Jets. E-A-G-L-E-S, Eagles.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. It's going to be such a great show.
I can't wait. It's always a great show with Girls Gone Green.
Stick around. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe on YouTube.
This is Merrill Fleece. This is exciting. This is outstanding. Grab your tasty cakes. Grab your pretzels. Girls Gone Green starts now. This is Wesley Walker. That Jet moment was brought to you by Premio Sausage. When the Jets offense is cooking, use Premio.
Hey!
What's up?
I'm Tracy.
And I'm Donna.
And we are
Girls
Gone Green. All right, I'm going to move over a little bit because we're out of frame.
Yeah, we're like all for
Yeah, we're all for cocktail. Wait a minute. This way, look. All right, there we go.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go. Wow, I look so fancy.
Scuba Ray is in the house.
What up, Scuba Ray?
Scuba Ray, Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Wow, we
Is
haven't
this
seen
our
Scuba
first
Ray
one?
since the New Year. I don't know. I don't even know where we are.
We don't even know where we are right now.
All
right, we are week what?
19.
Okay. So I want to say that I'm Donna, and this is Girls Gone Green, and we are here once a week on any given night, really, like any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday.
But we are looking for followers, subscribers, and if it's your first time here, welcome. If not, welcome back. We are lovers of football. We talk about the Jets. We talk about the Eagles. Tonight, we're talking about the playoffs and everything that's good in football. We even have a premiere song for you guys.
Oh, I can't even
Yeah,
wait.
at the end. It's somewhere near there.
Yeah.
So
you have to stay tuned.
Tell
for that.
people how they could talk to us.
Okay, so
Because I'm about to convert a video.
okay, we have been on the air for the past 7 seasons. This is our 8th season.
Yes.
Say that 7 times fast.
8 seasons.
This is our
8
7
seasons.
times. Okay, so we've been here a long time is the bottom line of that. And what we'd like you to do is to like, to share, to go to YouTube and subscribe, and to tell people that they need to say that they are Greenbeaners for Girls Gone Green.
Greenbeaners.
Greenbeaners.
Yeah. Like Hot Pockets, but Greenbeaners.
Greenbeaners. Now, I want to say something. As you can see, we will, if you write in and you interact with us, we will put it up. We will talk to you. We will interact because we need you to be part of the show like Scuba Ray is right now. Scuba Ray was at the wild card game versus the Green Bay Packers.
Wow. We're going to get into all those games. Tonight we have a special guest coming all the way from Texas to represent the Texans.
Deep in the heart of
Texas.
Texas.
We've got Daria here for Out of the Blue. I wonder how she feels about Saquon. I think he's going to be the MVP. We're not going to jump ahead, though.
Yeah, don't jump ahead. I think she's probably very, very excited for Saquon.
Did you watch all the games this weekend?
She loves him. Yes, I did.
Mm-hmm.
And the Eagles game was my favorite, I have to say.
The second Eagles game was my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, do tell what happened.
So
wait a minute. Put these on so that you look more studious when you're telling the story.
Oh, because I'm supposed to look studious with
yeah,
the
because
story?
wait till you hear the story, guys. I'm trying to help you out here.
So what happened was, so on Sunday, I was really tired. You know, Saturday I worked all day.
How tired were you?
I was so tired. and I just didn't feel up to snuff.
Mhm.
Could be because I was having a little prosecco on Saturday night.
Little prosecco.
Little prosecco with some friends.
Perhaps it was a prosecco.
So what happened was I decided Sunday I was just going to watch football all day. And I know the 1:00 game was the Bills and the
Team that
Texans.
lost to the Bills.
Who was it?
The Texans didn't play the Bills.
Who did they play? Told you I'm tired.
So glad she knows what's happening.
I can see Daria in the green room
Remind me
dying.
of
Listen,
the
she's going to correct me
one.
anyway. Deep in the heart of Texas. So anyhow, I was watching the games, and then I saw on another channel was Green Bay versus the Eagles. And I thought to myself, how do I choose between these games? And why would they put playoff games on at the same time? Thank you. It was the Broncos versus the Bills. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And so I was like, I definitely have to watch the Eagles game.
Mm-hmm.
And then I realized that it was like not even in our country. It was like out of the country. And I was like, they did a playoff game out of the country? That is so weird. And I was like in and out of sleep. And the next thing you know, I saw Love get hurt, his leg and his arm was spazzing because he had hit his elbow and all this stuff. And I'm like, man, this poor guy, I hope he's going to be okay. And then the Eagles won. So I wrote in our group message, congratulations, yay for the win. And it was me writing in, and Daria wrote back, and she thought I was talking about the other game. I'll let her tell you that when she comes out. But
the bottom line was, ladies and gentlemen, she was watching a game from last year when the Eagles were in Brazil.
Brazil, that was the
Packers.
place they were.
And so she predicted the score that the Eagles would win, and we were very excited about it. I was like, this is fabulous. This is foreshadowing. If you were an author, that would be foreshadowing. But you're not. So it wasn't.
Well, I will tell you, I'm glad I didn't miss the real game because I felt so bad. It was like really hard to stay awake for the game.
Mm-hmm.
But they were playing the same people. How was I not to know? How was I to know, I should say?
Yeah, no, that's an honest mistake. I could see why that would happen. You tune in, and it's the matchup that you think it's going to be. How about what I said to you the same day? I said, wow, this is going to be great. We're going to have to write a song about the Vikings playing the Eagles, like the game we went to last year. Remember, we had the whole discussion?
Yeah, in 2017, we were at that game.
Under the impression that the game had already been played and the Vikings won. So we were both.
So I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's happening.
We are like,
yeah,
it's been a long 15 days
season.
until January.
It's been a long season.
It's been a long season. So that happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then Stephen Franklin is here.
Hey, what's up, Stephen Franklin?
We have the package down here.
We got the stickers.
So wishing everyone at Girls Gone Green very happy New Year 2025.
Yeah.
I hope you have the best year ever and get many new viewers. Celebrated by my special day back on January 6th. Tracy and Donna, you are the best.
I love it. And Stephen, I'm getting.
No, they're in the room, in the safe, in the room where you were. That's why I said don't forget the stickers.
I brought them down.
You brought them down?
Yeah, no, just keep talking and I will get
Oh,
them.
they're right here. Oh my God.
My goodness.
You guys,
we
are so out of it.
We are having a day. A day. Let's
Okay,
talk about it.
All right. I got the stickers.
We've got the stickers. You've got the stickers.
No, I have my sticker on your. Nope.
Yeah, we've got the
on
stickers.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. Anyhow.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, look who's here. Sweet Lou is here.
Oh, Sweet Lou. How you doing, Sweet Lou?
Sweet Lou.
I like my
I haven't
beret.
seen him forever.
Welcome and
All right. I got the stickers and the bag with all the stuff, and I'm making so much noise.
Cowboy and cowboy and cowboy.
All right.
Welcome and
There they
Janu. Welcome. Tina Gleason, what's up?
Holy cow. You know what? It's because of this 10 o'clock start.
I
9
know.
o'clock start.
Okay. Hello from Fort McHenry. Chef Q, how you doing?
So I'm going to put the green one on you.
Okay, put it on.
Because we can't put the yellow one.
Donna's version, Karnak the Magnificent, watching the rerun of a game and then predicting the outcome.
That's right.
Very true.
I'm going to put a pink one on. Because
put on the pink. Put on the pink. I think we need more than one. You
gotta be careful with the color choices.
Here come. Oh yeah, I can't.
No, you can't. I can't
wear yellow.
I didn't say that.
I said I cannot wear yellow.
I know. I said don't put the yellow one on.
Okay, purple.
That's Vikings. They're already dead.
They're already gone.
They're gone. Fine.
Vikings are gone.
They're fine.
I like this.
All
right
right.
here. How about that?
Oh, look at this. Lou Capetta is watching us and the Knicks at the same time.
Sweet Lou, you need to focus, Sweet Lou. How can you be watching the Knicks?
You got to be
They're
watching
not
just
even
us.
remotely interesting.
Just watch us.
Yeah,
Don't
they're
worry
not
about
even
the Knicks.
remotely interesting.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Who cares? Who are the Knicks? Just kidding. So anyway, that was a crazy weekend trying to figure it all out. But now I'm so excited. This weekend is happening, and it is like the crunch time playoffs. This weekend to me is almost more exciting than the Super Bowl sometimes.
Yeah, because you get to see who moves on. So,
but I am upset that there's 2 games Saturday and only 1 Sunday. I wish they would just do
make
the
it all
games on Sunday. I work Saturdays and I gotta like rush home from work.
I'm pulling. Go ahead. I'm listening.
And I mean, it's gonna be pretty intense. So the Chiefs are playing on Saturday.
I was gonna do the breakdown for you.
All right, do it.
Everybody who's playing, but go ahead.
No. I just know the Chiefs are playing.
Okay, so
go ahead.
It's right in front of you. I'm trying to show you.
Oh yeah, the Texans and the Chiefs are playing on Saturday at 4:30, and then you got the Lions and Washington playing.
That's going to be a heck of a
8
game.
p.m. on Saturday. Sunday, you've got the Rams versus the Eagles.
Eagles. Eagles.
And then you've got the
Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, the Baltimore Ravens.
Versus the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, versus the Buffalo Bills. So I want to hear predictions. Let's keep this out.
Okay, so I say to
and
you,
then we're gonna get the whole crew out soon. But I want to know, out of these games, who do you think is gonna win?
Okay,
so let's go Texans, Kansas City.
All right, we have a Texans fan in the house, which I'm so excited to talk to him, but I hate to break it to him. Mahomes is gonna run his weird magic, and you're not going to make it out alive. So I'm saying the Chiefs will come out on that one.
Okay. I'm actually going to say the opposite. I think there's going to be an upset. I think it's going to be the Texans. I think the fact that the Kansas City Chiefs have had 2 weeks off, I'm hoping they forgot how to play football.
Maybe. Could be.
I mean, that's just my guess. All right. Ready? Lions and Washington. Lions and Commanders.
That's going to be a great game.
Lions.
Lions are going to win.
I'm hoping the Lions.
But I am so proud of the Commanders. They have come a long way, baby.
I know they lost their name, and now they've gained some respect.
Yes.
Okay, let's wait for this one.
Okay.
All right, Ravens versus the Bills.
This is probably going to be, I think, the most competitive game of the playoffs. They are evenly matched. They both have exceptional quarterbacks, exceptional. It's going to be a tough one. I think it's going to be the Ravens.
Oh, all right. I spoke to a dear friend of mine today who is a humongous Bills fan, and I am going to say the Bills because I promised her. She said to me, there's so many people in Buffalo, it's such a small area, that she said would love to see the Bills win before they die because they've been fans forever. And I'm like, I have no idea what that means. They're diehard fans. Yeah, they are.
Fans. Bills Mafia.
You have to be a diehard fan.
Wait, we got to move this over. Do you see? It's lopsided. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, but look at how ugly the wall is.
All right, well then let's move
over.
us over.
No,
it's this way.
Move over.
Look what I'm showing you. I'm moving this way. And why are you moving the opposite way?
Because that's what you want. Move towards me.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you watched her tell me to move over that way, right?
It's backwards.
She said move over.
It's confusing.
What do you mean it's confusing? I'm sitting right next to you.
It's on here. I don't know.
Daria sees it. She saw what I saw, right, Daria?
It's fine. Daria
she went move over. Yeah, okay.
Okay. All right. See you next week. Chris says, my prediction is Philadelphia, Baltimore, Super Bowl. Wow.
Ooh, bold
words. Commanders, Ravens.
Oh, my God. We've got some choices here.
I want to see the Eagles versus the Lions. They've been the 2 best NFC teams. That would be a very cool Super Bowl.
Any of these teams, it's going to be a great Super Bowl no matter who makes it.
Also, the Knicks are currently beating the Sixers.
Wow, that's some hard news.
Bills to win, says Scuba Ray.
Wow. What? Scuba Ray, not all the way. Not all the way,
Scuba Ray. That's
not
his name?
all the way, Scuba Ray.
That was his high school nickname.
Hey, he says there's going to be a major upset. Did you see this?
My stomach's going to be majorly upset.
Oh, I see it.
I'm going to be such a nervous wreck.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Okay, well, I think we should address the first game because we have a special guest who's got an inside track.
We do. We do. So let's bring out a special guest. What do you think?
We have a video that's introduces a special guest.
Eagles Lions in the NFC Championship, not the Super Bowl.
Right. See how it breaks down. Oh my God, Donna. All right.
Wait, you're
so
saying
Donna, let's talk about this.
Because they can't play each other.
Right.
That's right.
So the winner of this game and the winner of this game playoff.
Yeah.
Winner, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I did get confused.
Okay.
I don't understand
what do you mean? Wait a minute.
Why
It
can't
could
they
be in
do
the
a
Super
scramble?
Bowl.
Why can't they
it
do a
could be in the
scramble?
Super Bowl. Couldn't it?
I'm
Yeah.
so happy that you have no idea either.
I'm confused now.
Wait, you know what we're gonna do? Not for the full segment, but just for the correspondence. We're gonna bring out Daria. Ready? We'll bring your song out when we bring you out. Right now, Daria, just come out and tell us, can they play
I don't think
each other?
Daria knows.
She does.
Okay, who you have most confusing opening of a show I've ever been to. Now, who are we talking about? Who can't play who?
All right. She's asking, can the Eagles play the Lions in the Super Bowl?
No, they're both NFC teams.
Thank you. We'll see you in a few minutes. Stay tight.
Give it up for Daria.
Oh, thank
ladies
God.
and
Daria
gentlemen.
always figures everything out.
She knows what time
She
it
really
is.
does. She does. She really does.
Okay. I want everyone to see this. Look directly into the film. I mean, into
The
the camera.
film.
Into the camera.
Okay, let's
Okay.
go.
Now, look at your side and look at my side. So if I sit up straight, I am cut off. You have all that room. Right.
it's my
Fix
kitchen.
it.
Well, I don't know.
There we go.
I know, but I don't like when you
Thank
see that much of the wall.
That's why
So we
I
gotta-
moved over this way, but you told me to move the other way.
I don't understand.
Okay,
Okay,
there
there
we
we
go.
go.
There we go.
Okay. Got the green goblin behind us.
Oh, the Green Goblin. Oh, wait.
But I do have something that I don't know. It's a bad omen, good omen. I don't know.
Uh-oh, what is it?
I found this in the Kung Pao kitchen. It's been down here for years.
Mm-mm.
Look at this.
Okay, listen
All
to
right,
me.
so
Listen to
I
me.
don't know
Put that
even
thing
why
away.
I have
Put
it.
that thing away.
I don't even know why or how I have it. I don't know. I think 12 years ago, I dated somebody that was a Chargers fan. I went to the store
and that's why
and I
you're the
got
Los Angeles
confused
Rams.
and I had the Rams. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was going to predict that I got my teeth cleaned 2 days ago and that I don't know. I really
Okay.
don't know.
I don't know either.
They were going to, they lost everything.
Mhm.
And
Let's
I
throw
hope they
this
don't
away.
lose their teeth.
See this?
Oh, don't throw it.
What do you mean? Why are you rooting for
It's
the
a
Rams?
soft no, it's just
Okay,
a soft
this
toothbrush.
is going the way of the dodo. We need a clang clang clang. We don't have that anymore.
Clank, clank, clank.
Clang 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 with the jolly. Ding 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 with the bell. Okay, look who's in the house.
Sherry Freed, you're up awfully late.
Sherry Freed.
You're up
You got
awfully
the
late.
pretty little Sherry Freed.
All right.
All right.
All right, so
we have
anyhow.
a special guest, and remember we have that special guest.
Do we still have it?
Yeah. Where
Send
do we
her
go?
there.
Okay, ready? I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna work this for you
Oh,
while you talk to
shoot.
them and explain.
No.
Just talk about.
It's right there.
All right.
All right, listen. We have a special guest today coming all the way from Texas. My cousin, our special guest, and a correspondent for the team, the Texans. Let's give him an intro.
That is
Oh,
a
we're
special
gonna
guest
get him up here.
intro.
What up, Ed? Ed at playerswin.com.
Yeah, that's like a little coaching group that I got started. So y'all should all go in there, and when you want to learn like how to run businesses and things like that.
Oh, Ed A Players.
Yeah, that's my name, Ed. You know, we're still working on things, right? Y'all could
Yeah.
figure out the NFC. This is a football show, and you didn't know the difference between the NFC and the AFC. So, you know,
I do. I know that there's an AFC and NFC. So the letter A
What do they
and the
stand
N.
for?
American
that's-
Football League and National Football League.
woo.
Hey now.
What up, Malcolm Harper?
Hey. All right, Ed. So how are you feeling? What is your take on the playoffs? First of all, let's talk about your game, this first game.
Well, I'll tell you this. You know, the Chiefs are as guilty as sin when it comes to, you know, anything about getting help and all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
My son, Juicebox, as he's called,
Juicebox!
he informed me that the head referee for the game is the Chiefs are 6-0 when he's the referee.
Yes. I've heard that.
So that could be a thing, right? You know,
That could
and then you know, the thing that really makes a difference is, you know, you can't blame the refs if the Chiefs win, because we should just score more points. So the Chiefs don't really matter. But the fact that they're guilty of sin all the time is it could be a problem, you know? So I'll give you a couple fun facts, right?
Come on, let's hear the fun facts.
So here's the thing. The Texans, since inception in 2002, have played in 13 playoff games. They've all been Saturday at 4:30. We don't get to play the fun, nice games, so we must not get any respect down there for some reason or another. So we've never, did that. And see, Lou's right. You know, they're going to take the Chiefs down, right? You know,
Take them to Pound Town.
Down.
You know, the playoffs are just a blank space.
Yeah.
You know, and we get to kind of do what we want, you know, and there'll be some times when, you know, Patrick Mahomes, who happens to be from Texas, so, you know, everything's better in Texas, including quarterbacks that go to win Super Bowls. You know, but there's going to be bad situations and bad things that Texans might have intercepted or something. But, you know, the biggest thing Texans got to do is learn to shake it off, you know, because if you shake it off.
Notice that's another Kansas City reference.
Yeah, so I've got a bunch of these written down. You know, like C.J. Stroud's going to be the anti-hero, right? You know,
oh my God, these are all Taylor Swift songs.
Wow,
yeah. Just be proud of me, right?
I am very proud of you.
Yeah, I don't even know a single song what they sound like. I just wrote them down before 5 minutes
That's
ago.
amazing. I like that you do that.
Awesome.
But anyway, you know, so you know, and I don't know why anybody's afraid of the little old Texans. I mean, you know, we're just coming up and we're winning. If you would have seen the playoff game last week, we played pretty well, played like over our heads maybe, you know. But I think the weather is going to be an issue because it's cold in Texas right now. So the team actually has been playing outside. So they haven't been practicing in our inside bubble. I mean, cold meaning like in the 40s, you know, so
right.
40s, 50s. So where did that, you know, but it's like this, girls, y'all know the key to every game is just score more points than the other team.
Yeah, really, exactly. Score more points than the other team. Did you hear that?
That's how you win every game. And then, you know, what I like to tell my kids and I tell my coaching clients, right, is, you know, you don't have to do big, gigantic, like in business, right? Or, you know, Donna, you're in business forever, right? You don't have to do big, exciting things all the time. All you do is the little things really good, right? So if you just get 3.5 yards of play, you'll win every game.
Wow.
You know? 3.5 yards is all you need every single play, and you'll win every single game.
Wait, that's 7? Oh, so you'll get 10 yards in 3 plays. So you'll always have a first down before the fourth.
Score every single time you get the ball.
It only took 7 years for her to get that, ladies and gentlemen. I am so proud.
Hey, you know, she runs in the family. It took me a long time to, you know, I can't count past 10. So, I mean, you know, it's the
but that makes so much sense.
It does.
But so many times they go backwards.
Yeah, well, it's the little things. It's learning the fun. It's keeping to the fundamentals and sticking to your game and knowing what your strong suit is. So what's your prediction for the actual score? You think it's going to be a high-scoring game, low-scoring game? What do you think?
So this is where Juicebox and I differ on this, right?
I love Juice.
I named him that when he was a little kid. His name is Jacob.
Oh.
Yeah, his name's Jacob. He calls him Juicebox. So, you know, there's going to be a lot of points scored because I think the defense on both sides are going to struggle because both offenses are pretty creative. They'll be able to do that, you know. So, but I don't think it'll be too much out of hand. It's not going to be in the teens. It'll be in the 20s. So a team will get a late score, maybe make it 30-21 or something like that. But it'll probably be in the 20s somewhere. And the Texans will win just because we're due for a big win. And as long as we keep the refs under control, you know, I think they'll be all right. And then there's this dude that comes like every game, and he's like really famous, and they show him on TV all the time. I think he sings songs. What's his name? My daughter went to one of the shows.
Are you seriously asking us?
Yeah, what's the guy's name?
Who?
You count how many times they show him on TV. My daughter went to his concert.
God, Ed, does anybody out there know? Daria, do you know? Daria,
Yeah,
maybe we
so,
should bring Daria out because you know what? Ed, sit tight. You're going to stay out with us the entire
well,
time.
yeah, I'll stay there. Because Travis, likes that person too, but he's kind of gay, right? So I thought he was a dude.
Wait a minute. What are we talking
Wait a
about?
minute.
I'm so confused right
wait.
now.
You know what? We're going to figure it out, but let's start with Daria out
Oh
of the blue.
my God.
You ready? You got me running, got me running. Shake it, shake it, shake it, baby. Raise your hands up. Raise them up.
Wait, are you?
There she is, a residential Giants fan. Okay.
I just have to say, Eddie, are you trying to refer to Taylor Swift as a dude?
Yeah.
I don't.
Wow.
So here's the story, right? So
Oh boy.
a long time
Wait,
ago.
wait, Ed, this is the East Coast. I have a business. We're an inclusive team. If you're gonna get me canceled, don't do it.
Just stop.
Well, we just, my daughter wanted to go to this show one time, and this is a long time ago, and it was like a Taylor Swift show, and I'm like, I never really heard of that dude. What kind of songs does he sing? It's like,
Oh,
God,
it was a
it was a guy.
girl. Oh,
that's why I thought Travis was like dating dudes. I'm like, man, what's up with that?
no,
It's
that's
just an
okay.
innocent mistake.
Yeah, nope. They're not going to Pound Town. Oh, they probably are going to Pound Town, but not in the Pound Town that you want to talk about.
Deep in
All
the
right.
heart of Texas.
Listen. Daria,
Yes.
talk to me. What do you think about your guy Saquon?
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait a
I'm
minute.
sorry,
We're not
I'm sorry.
even close
Wait.
to that. No. We're not
No.
talking about that.
Oh my God.
No,
Go back.
No.
Finish with Ed for a second.
Ed's staying on with us.
I know, but we're in the middle of having a
Oh,
discussion with him.
Ed, finish with
Okay,
Ed.
Ed, listen.
Thanks,
All right.
Daria.
You're welcome.
They're all
We
over
know
the
that.
place.
I mean,
I know.
what do you think of global warming? Anyway, let's go over to.
Well, so like here's the thing, about like global warming, right? It's just a thing to make money, right? Because you can still fly planes and have the biggest carbon footprint around, especially private planes, but you can't like rake the leaves from the brush in certain parts of the
In
country.
California. Okay, so here's my next question, Ed. Washington Lions. What is your take on that game?
Well, so again, Texas connection because everything's better in Texas. Dan Campbell went to Texas A&M. Whoop. So they're going to win the Super Bowl.
Oh, look at that bold prediction.
Who does he play
Straight
for?
to the Super Bowl.
Washington.
Oh my goodness. All right,
God.
Ed, here's your next question. Ravens Bill.
So that's tough, right? So I want to see the Bills win just because I'm kind of an old guy, and they lost a lot of Super Bowls and got really close. And Jim Kelly is not a Josh Allen, but it sure would be a nice storyline if they could do that. But I don't see anybody beating Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. They're just two incredible athletes that are hard to stop.
Yeah, they're a power duo. Okay, now Ed, the most important game of the week. What is your prediction for the Eagles playing the Los Angeles Rams?
Well, that'll be a destruction game. Kind of like so the Eagles will crush them. Kind of like Saquon could have scored another touchdown right at the game, but he's like, no, I just stopped, and did the smart thing because not only is he a super freak, he's freaking super football intelligence when it comes to that. And they're too strong. So I think the Super Bowl will actually be the Lions and Eagles. That'll be a better, closer game.
So they can play, Daria.
They can't play.
No, but it will be like the Super Bowl, is what I'm saying, right? So that'll be as much
Super Bowl.
as that. So the Lions might go on and play the Ravens, but it won't be as hyped up as the Eagles versus the Lions just because the way they play. I would have loved to see the Vikings have a way better game and play the Eagles and kind of see how that would grow.
Well, I could talk about that if you don't mind.
Yeah, we were there.
We were there. We were there in 2017, but Sam Darnold, what happened? Sacked 9 times, two turnovers, and he basically choked. I feel like he went back to being a Jets player. Like I was in shock.
Yeah.
And I was did you see his coach?
Yeah, his coach was like this.
his coach was like, wait a second.
Every time.
We're 14-3, right? Or 13-4? No, 14-3.
14-3.
Well,
We're
14
14-3, and how did this happen?
Right.
But where was the protection? He did hold on to the ball too long. We did discuss that on our own time. But, I mean, come on. How do you go 14-3 and get sacked 9 times in one game? And it's wild because when you watched him walking off that field, it was
What?
like, what? What?
You're like, when you watched him walking on the
He was totally dejected. Tracy's on sauces today or something.
wheat thins.
I don't know what this is, Ed. I don't know who these women are. Not a clue. Not a clue. And it started Sunday with Donna watching the wrong game. That
I know.
started this whole thing.
I don't know. And you know what's funny? We're not even on the sauce.
I know.
We're not. Sauce Gardner.
Yeah,
he's
no
out.
sauces of any kind.
No sauces. Yeah, and
Just
we did
high on
have
life, kids.
high on life. We did have vegetable fried rice
Yes,
tonight.
that could be it. That
and,
could be
and
it.
seltzer.
BMSG.
Well, last time
Yeah.
y'all were having cannolis, and so tonight I'm having the Texas version of cannolis.
What
Wait,
is
whoa,
it?
whoa,
What
whoa,
is
wait,
it?
Wait, hold on. What's
The
the Texas version of cannoli?
Whiskey.
Raise higher.
Whiskey.
Oh, whiskey. I thought you had like a tub of ice cream.
Very nice. Very nice.
Whiskey?
What kind of whiskey?
Tonight's would be Garrison Brothers, which is a Texas bourbon that's aged in Texas. And
Yum.
do that.
Yummy. Wait a minute. How come we've never have you ever dated a Texan?
No.
Hey,
wait,
how
wait,
come
wait.
you've never hooked up Donna with one of your big
Well,
one of your
Because she
rich
doesn't come
girlfriends?
down that often, and most of my friends' planes don't fly that far north.
Oh, come go,
Ooh.
Donna. Go. They have planes.
But hey, like I said, y'all need to come to the river this summer and do a show from the river. That'd be like
I
fantastic.
am so ready for
We're
the come
going.
to. We're going
Wait,
to the
can I tell a quick story?
river.
I went to see my cousin,
Going to the
and we went to a
river.
place to go two-stepping because I wanted to go and have the whole experience. And you know I love country music, right?
Don't break my
So we
heart.
went out to this really cool
Break
place.
me heart.
I'll never forget. I did meet a cowboy. He had all
Should've
black
been
on,
a
a black
cowboy.
cowboy hat. I was like, oh my God.
What's his name? Johnny
Mike.
Cash.
His name was Mike.
I'm
That was a
Johnny
long
Cash.
time ago.
That was years ago.
Wow.
And you remember that?
Yes.
And like
'Cause
in
I remember
Jersey,
we went to the Waffle House
Waffle
afterward,
House.
and we couldn't get that dude to leave. He was going to marry you like the next morning or something. He was just so in love with you.
And what had happened?
nothing, right?
Okay,
And-
we
No,
need
no,
he
to
was there
I-
the whole
check
time.
out Texas for
nothing
you.
happened. He was there the whole time. Nothing happened. We two-step, we danced.
Why wouldn't you date a guy from Texas?
Well, if you heard what he said, which I will not repeat on this show,
Mm.
when we were at the Waffle House and couldn't get a seat,
Mhm.
I will not repeat what was on the show. And you want to talk about a turnoff? I'll tell you afterwards.
tell me
It was.
later.
I won't repeat it. I will not repeat it.
Tell me later.
We would get canceled. I wouldn't say
Yeah,
it,
I
but
already know
just
what
so
you're gonna say.
everybody knows.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
I
Yeah.
left Texas. And
Okay, wait a
but I
minute.
will tell you this.
Yes.
If he didn't open his mouth at all, he could have been mute. And I'm telling you, he,
would've
was
been
handsome.
fabulous. Oh.
He was tall and he looked good in a cowboy hat.
Ed, how long have you been in Texas?
How long?
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. Shit, we moved to Houston when I was 3, and then
Oh, for a long time.
Maryland for a little bit.
yeah, and then we moved to Maryland in high school, and then when I got out of college, I moved back and been back in Texas since '97.
Okay, in an unbiased way, since you've been out of the state, what makes Texas so great? Why do people who live in Texas love it so much? Truthfully.
Well, in my opinion, I think there's 2 major reasons that we do that. Is one is because we don't have a lot of rules and laws. Like, I mean, everywhere I've gone, like say, even living in Maryland or we go visit New York and stuff like that, it's all micromanaged about what you can do and what you can't do, and people worry about what you can say and what you can't. We're kind of like, you can do whatever you want to do. There's no law against that, right? There's just a consequence, right? And
Right.
whether the government enforces it or a person would enforce it, it's just that way. If you call somebody some bitch, then there might be a consequence, right? There's no
Bitch.
law against that, right?
Bam! You
know,
don't get
but I think the other thing too is that makes Texas unique is, it's enamored by the old American West, right? like maybe that used to be California a long time ago, but it's not, just because over the years those things happen. But Texas is still kind of like the American cowboy that people think of. And as old as the country and the world gets, people across the entire planet will always love the American cowboy type scenario, And like one of the sayings, a lot of people say around here, if people love the United States as much as people love Texas, it'd be a different place.
Yes. Speaking of Texas, I have one more question. How you feel about Dallas letting go of their head coach?
Yes.
We don't care about anything north of I-10, really.
I love the honesty. There it is.
We're just kind of hoping for them to hire Deion Sanders, so it'd be like just a big shit show up there. It'd just be awesome.
It would be.
Oh, if they hire Neon Deion, that would be incredible.
That'd be fantastic. We'd enjoy that kind of mess that would go on up there. I mean, it's pretty funny. So, here's another Texans fun fact. The very first game the Texans ever won was against the Cowboys. In franchise, they were the first new franchise back in 2003 or 2002, whatever it was. The Cowboys were the first home game they had, and they beat them.
Okay, Ed, don't answer this for Donna. This is a Donna question. We're going to stump Donna. Donna, before the Texans were the Texans, what was the name of the Houston team?
Houston Astros.
No.
Nope. Okay, strike one. Hold on. Don't tell her. Don't tell her. Don't tell her.
In my mind, I was thinking that because I remember, Eddie, didn't you love the Houston Astros?
Okay, don't say anything, Ed.
Blue and white.
Don't say anything. Okay.
Yeah, you're confusing. Yeah, you're confusing. You got the colors right, but the team wrong.
All right, Donna.
Okay.
Before the Houston Texans were the Texans, what was the name of the Houston football team?
Houston Rockets?
No. That's
okay,
the
one more.
basketball
Oh,
team.
that one?
Yeah, say it.
Ray Kyle. The Oilers. They were light blue, and now they're the Titans.
Who gave it to her?
Are they the Titans
You
now?
know who did.
Wait, are they the Titans?
Scuba Ray.
Oh,
What?
Scuba Ray's no fun.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Wait, the Oilers
So the franchise
are.
moved. So the franchise moved to Tennessee because we wouldn't
And
build
now
a
they're
new
the
stadium.
Titans.
So yeah, they were the Oilers in Tennessee, and then now they're Titans. And so we had a new name, but the Texans ownership doesn't own the rights to that name or colors. So if you want to watch something earlier, so University of Houston, which is the Cougars, they play one game every year in those Houston Oiler colors, just to kind of
I love it.
team.
Wait, was I right though? The Houston Oilers were light blue, and then the Tennessee Titans are light blue.
Yeah. So the last game of the season, last Titans game of the season, the old Oilers played the new Oilers. So the Texans played the Titans, but the Titans were the Oilers throwback uniforms.
Were the Astros a baseball team?
Yes,
Yes.
they still are.
Okay.
Oh my God. See, Ed, what we have to deal with? This is what we have to deal with. Okay, so Ed, I'm getting your prediction for the Super Bowl. Once more, I'm writing it down.
Score or teams or both?
Teams.
Teams are Detroit and the Ravens.
Detroit Ravens. Okay. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay. Now, Daria, you wanted to ask her a question a while back.
Well,
Go ahead
I wanted to ask you how proud you are or how not proud you are that Saquon is doing so well and probably going to be the MVP. And he's just, he is the epitome of what coaching and camaraderie can do to a player.
Saquon deserves everything he gets. He's just an amazing ball player. Guy has a lot of grace. His mother raised him correctly. That's what it comes down to.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of ball players out there. They're talented, and they're just a bunch of jerks. He is the epitome of a gentleman, and he deserves everything. I
was watching interviews with him and before the game, and I'll tell you what, he was just all smiles, and he was so grateful to be there. Mm-hmm. And it was so nice to hear him speak about that. And he didn't talk smack about like the Giants.
No, he doesn't. Again, he was raised correctly. That's what it comes down to.
Now, how are you feeling about the Giants keeping Dable and Sean?
It's a waste of my time. And I'm sure Chef Q is Mara, I don't know if we're going to get. The only thing I can say is Mara has no balls. Mara should have just said, "My team, let's go, get rid of them." No, that's why Saquon isn't there, because that team had enough money for both of them. And Mara wouldn't pull the trigger because he didn't want to get involved. It wasn't his place. It was
he's only the owner.
Place.
I mean, it's crazy. How is it not your place? Totally your place.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is ridiculous. It's totally ridiculous. And go ahead. What were you going to say?
And we're going to waste the draft pick. We're wasting the 3rd round draft pick. It's going to be a waste.
What do you mean?
They're going to pick the wrong person. They're going to pick the wrong person. What they have to do is there's a whole bunch of quarterbacks that are not getting signed this coming season, the 2025 season.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. A lot of guys are going to be available.
So,
are the Giants going to be smart enough to say, all right, let's see what's out there? Or are they going to go after Deion's son, which that kid is amazing. I am that old. I remember what a mess Deion Sanders is. I don't want him near the Giants. If it means not getting his son, who's a wonderful quarterback, I'll take that chance.
Now, I heard a rumor that you are going somewhere with the current quarterback, Mr. Cutlets.
No. Florian.
Oh,
it's not me. It's
Yeah,
not me. It's my sister. It's not me. It's my sister. My sister.
For all you eligible women out there, the dating
DeVito.
game, Tommy DeVito. Wednesday, January 29th, dinners at 7, games at 8 p.m. And you can go for a meet and greet and autographs. And 3 contestants will be chosen at random to play on stage. And you know why I'm not going? I don't eat meat.
Hey!
I don't eat the cutlets. You know,
I don't eat no meat.
I'm not saying that I eat the pesce, but I'm saying I don't eat no meat. Oh, cheese!
Oh,
Daria, I got a question for Daria.
Yes.
Who do you want the Giants to pick at number 3?
I don't even know.
You think they need a running back? Would they take that Ashton Gentry guy from Boise State? Because that'd be Saquon part 2.
You know what? I would like to see him. But again, what I'm afraid of, I mean, and you watch the jaw, you know what's going on up here. We have no offensive line. I'd like them to get a nice offensive lineman. I mean, we have Neighbors, we have Slayton. They did as well as they could. They both had 1,000 yards with what they had protecting them.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I'd like to see a nice big kid come up and just make his stand up here to get that offensive line going to protect our quarterback.
One of the bigger problems with an offensive line, though, is we saw it down here in Houston. Is you need a lot more than one guy. When we paid all the money for Jeremy Tunsil or Larry Tunsil, and we didn't do shit for 3 years because it took 3 years to get other people. Till we got Shaq Mason and some of the other guys.
I know. That's what they have to do. They have to see who's available. There's a couple of guys only playing 2 or 3 years. They're letting them go. See, rebuild the offensive line. How many years am I saying that? How many years?
At least 3 years. No joke.
And they're still not doing it. But I'd love them to pick somebody just to build that offensive line and protect the quarterback.
You got it. All right, Daria, what is your prediction for the Super Bowl?
Bills.
What?
Lions, Bills.
Really?
Lions, Bills. Hold on a minute. I'm writing this down. Lions, Bills. I'm writing that down. Now, Daria, do you know who the quarterback for the Bills?
Josh Allen.
Yeah. You know who he's engaged to?
Taylor Swift.
You know who he's engaged to?
No. Taylor's with Travis.
No. Ed, I'm going to give you a hint. It is a movie about Texas that she starred in. His fiance starred in a movie about Texas Rangers to be exact.
Sissy?
Not Sissy Spacek.
Sissy Spacek is our age.
Yeah,
She's not all right. Sissy Spacek is like 300 years old.
I know. She's only in the best movie ever. Fine, forget it. If we're going to start going
Thank you. Forget
If we're
it.
gonna start going urban cowboy quotes, we'll be here all day.
No.
That's who I
Bud,
meant.
she
Thank you
rides
for
better
knowing
than you do.
Okay, wait a minute. All right, here we go. Ed, this is a quote from the movie I'm talking about. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
That's bold talk from a one-eyed fat man.
Sounds like what my daughter calls me.
Oh, come on. The original starred John Wayne.
I'm not a movie
Where did
person.
it
I
go?
wouldn't know.
Oh my God. True Grit, only one of the greatest cowboy westerns ever.
Never saw
You
it.
never
You
heard
never
of
saw?
True Grit?
What is wrong with you? Oh my
No,
God.
I think I've probably seen that movie.
Oh my God. So,
Yeah.
Daria, Haley Steinfeld from True Grit, the little
Right.
girl from True Grit, is engaged to Josh Allen.
Ooh. I just Googled it. I did not know that.
Wow,
Yeah,
you're
I
so
know.
old. Wait,
I can't
can
believe
we
you
just say
think that
goodnight
we're
to
in the
Steven?
same.
Can we say goodnight?
Yeah, wait. Good night. All right. Thanks for making my evening a good one.
Mike and Mike.
I have to
Good
go to
night,
bed.
Steve.
now.
Good
I'll
night.
work early in the morning.
Stay safe and enjoy the football game.
with Girls Gone Green.
Good night, Steven. We love you. Okay, so Daria,
Yes.
I can't believe that she thinks it's going to be the Lions and the Bills. And who do you think's going to be the ultimate
Lions.
Super Bowl champ?
If it's Lions Bills, it's Lions.
It's going to be the Lions. I
like-
would like the
Mhm.
Bills to win just because they're like this close, but the Lions have that much more than them.
She's picking the
You
Lions.
got like Dan
to win.
Campbell. You know, you need to watch some videos on Dan Campbell, and if you don't love him now, you will.
Yeah, you'll love him later. Wait, okay, so Triple M Treats agrees with me when he says, wow, you're old. I cannot believe that you said Sissy Spacek is in the same age range as
I didn't.
Well,
I
it's-
said
she's closer to me.
How are you? Sissy Spacek is
How
like in her
old-
70s.
Well, wait a
Her
minute. How old is
Who
she?
said Sissy Spacek.
You
I
did.
No, I didn't. I said Sissy. My cousin got the reference. I was talking about forget it.
Oh,
I was
no,
kidding.
I didn't think she was that
Urban
old.
Cowboy. Urban Cowboy. You never
What's
saw
her
Urban
name?
Cowboy?
Who played?
You
her?
never saw
What's her
Urban
name?
Cowboy?
No.
Eddie.
Deborah Winger.
That's Deborah. Yeah.
Deborah
Deborah
Winger
Winger.
played Sissy in the Urban Cowboy, and Tracy, we can't talk until you watch that movie. So
I know.
Or-
I've got to watch it. I've never seen
It's
it.
So we have to watch True Grit, and she's got to watch
True
Urban
Grit.
Cowboy.
You've got to
Yeah.
watch True
I
Grit.
love Urban Cowboy.
I can't believe you've never seen True Grit.
I can't believe you
You gotta
never saw
watch
Urban
the
Cowboy.
original, though. You gotta
Yeah.
watch the original.
Yeah, that's amazing. Okay,
Urban
Donna,
Cowboy.
we need to know who you think is going to the Super Bowl and why. Don't tell her what teams are left. Let's see you have these.
I think it's going to be Eagles Packers repeat.
No.
I mean, not Packers. Kansas City.
I was like,
No, I apologize. No, I meant to say Kansas City. And I think it's going to be a repeat, not a three-peat. We're not having the Packers again versus the Eagles. I do
not
think
for the third time.
I think it's going to be Kansas City, and I think we're going to actually get the Eagles are going to win, and it's going to be our comeback game. And then what's going to happen is next year or the year after, it's going to be like a grudge match. But in all honesty, I mean, I really hope that ref that's been reffing for 6 years, I really hope he gets diarrhea because I think it's very unfair that they can't switch him out. Like they can't say, you know what, we want
You're
like
outta
somebody
here.
else.
What they can do is the NFL can pick this. They're the ones. New York is the one who ultimately picks who
So, and then
refs what game. And
So
if-
here's a little known fact, right? So I used to referee football for 13 years, right? And so one of the things that the NFL should do if they know there's a controversy about this, why put the same dude there?
Yeah,
You just shut
Well,
it down.
exactly.
that's exactly right. You have a million people to choose from. Wait a minute. I want to say something. Triple M Treats is coming up with something interesting. Rams Chiefs, and the Rams will win in a huge upset with all the stuff
Well,
going on in the
that's
fire.
I believe that's
true.
Cinderella story. As an Eagles fan, I am a little worried that the Chiefs have that. I mean, that the
Rams.
Rams
The Rams
that-
have the momentum right now.
So
I
let's
I
talk
mean,
about
that game was insane. They were insane Sunday night. They
So
just came
there's two-
out. They just played all hard. They were unbelievable.
So
Yeah.
there's two thoughts to that, right? So here's the first one. In 2017, we had Hurricane Harvey down here in Houston, and it was really bad, and it flooded everything. And the Astros won the World Series that year, and that was they said that was their gift back to the city of Houston, right? But here's the difference, I think, with NFL players is I really don't think they care as much. I mean, maybe 5 do, but all the people in general don't care about that if they're not personally affected. I don't think it's that big. It's more important to the fans, but I don't think it's that a reason is not important to NFL.
I don't agree. I don't agree with that. If you watched the Lions play last year and about remember when the Josh Allen, right? That's the quarterback. Come on, help me out.
Just for what team?
For the Lions.
The Lions. The Lions is Jeff Goff.
Goff. Okay. Goff. Not Jeff Goff. It's not Jeff.
It's Goff.
It's Goff.
Jared
Goff. All right. Just give me a minute. You know it takes longer for me. Jared Goff was traded from the team that they were playing. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
What team was that?
No, help me out, Ed, because you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yes, it was the Rams. It was the Rams.
Rams. And they were upset about it.
They switched quarterbacks.
Correct. And then the Lions went like super duper far. And they
Is that a football term? Super duper far?
Yeah. It's official.
Ed, did you ever use that while coaching? I need you guys to run like super duper far.
Yeah. So it's like I'll tell you.
Anyway, I have to say I disagree. I disagree, and I think that they are going to try to win.
Well, they're always trying to win, So as y'all two get composure, I'll tell you a little Oilers story, right?
Oh, let's hear it.
So I don't know if y'all remember Bum Phillips, right? He was a coach.
I remember Bum Phillips.
Right.
Classic.
Earl Campbell comes to training camp one year, right? And he's fat and he's overweight and everything, right?
Yeah.
And they're doing a mile jog around the track, and Earl Campbell can't even do that. He's walking half the mile, right? So a news reporter says, "Hey, Bum, Earl Campbell's not in very good shape this year. How's he gonna score any points or do anything? He can't even run a mile." And Bum Phillips said, "Well, if it's 3rd and a mile, I'll give the ball to somebody else."
That's a good story.
You know what this is a good lead-in for?
Wait a minute.
Our premiere video.
Okay, but before we put the premiere video,
and it's not the end of the show.
I know, but Ray Kyle says I'm worried since Jacoby Dean. It's Nakobe Dean, Mr.
Jacoby and Myers. It's about time.
Ray Kyle. That sounds like a Southern name. Ray
Yeah,
Kyle.
Ray Kyle.
Scuba Rai. Go ahead.
Did you guys know that we do these amazing fight song videos? Did you know that?
We do?
Yeah, we do.
Ooh.
And we recorded a brand new one.
Want to hear it?
You want to hear it? Because I think you guys definitely need to hear this.
Yeah.
And we'll come back and we'll tie everything up in a neat little bow. But we wanted to do this like we're MTV, but we're GTV. Girls Gone Green TV.
We have a brand new video coming out on GTV, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for it? Turn it up because you're going to love this.
Yeah, you're going to start singing it.
Mm-hmm. I'm Tracy.
I'm Donna.
And we are Girls Gone Green.
And we've been doing fight songs since 2017.
You believe it? Oh. I can't. And do you know who we play this weekend?
The Rams.
Yes, Los Angeles. Listen to me. Our hearts are with you. We love you. But we're still playing you. So we have to do a fight song about you. Want to hear it? Here it goes. Now we play the Rams.
Now we play the Rams.
In Philly on Sunday.
Philly on Sunday.
Oh, you know we're gonna win.
We're gonna win.
The hunt begins today.
Hunt begins today.
Oh, Stafford likes it warm.
Stafford likes it warm.
The link is not that way.
Link is not that way.
California dreaming.
California's dreaming.
The season ends today. Jalen's looking good.
Oh my God, he's so hot.
The O-line makes the way.
O-line makes its way.
Oh, Saquon gets the ball.
Saquon gets the ball.
And he is on his way.
He's on his way.
You know our defense is so strong.
Defense is so strong.
Zacron makes it that way.
Makes it that way.
Oh, California dreaming.
California's dreaming.
The season ends today.
E-A-G-L-E-S.
Eagles!
Thank you. We don't know why we're still glitchy.
We don't have minor glitch.
We're gonna have to like go back into the recording studio.
But, I mean,
I don't know. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
That's
I
pretty
just
good.
want to say one thing really quick, and about that fan they banned from the link. Did you see what happened at the game with the Green Bay Packer fan?
That's disgusting.
Oh,
He's
grody.
banned from the link, and they fired him from his job today.
Way to
What-
go!
I mean, what a piece of crap he was.
Can you recap that story real quick for us people that are slower?
Oh, so there was a guy that was at the link this weekend at the game,
An Eagles fan.
and he started harassing.
A Green Bay Packer fan. And he was saying horrible, horrible things to this woman. I mean, disgusting.
Really bad.
He used the C word, disgusting. And this girl was with her boyfriend. They were Packer fans in their Packer gear. They said nothing. They were polite. They were the whole thing.
He just kept harassing.
The video went viral.
Mm-hmm.
The Eagles saw it. The Eagles reached out. They apologized to her. They sent her all Green Bay Packer gear because they knew she was a Packer fan, and they banned him from the link.
Wait, hold on. And he was a season ticket holder.
Yes, and they banned him.
Mm-hmm.
But
His job saw it.
He called her an ugly C.
That's what I said that. And
No.
and yeah, I said it when you guys were in the black. And then his job saw it, the video. They reviewed it and they nailed him today. They fired him today from his job. So he has no job, no season tickets.
Access to go into the link, lost his job.
Yep.
Because, guys, today, I don't know how we're not going viral yet. Because a guy like that,
We don't do anything.
You can't do anything
You can't
anymore. But the weird thing
You
is,
shouldn't be able to do
you
that.
should. Well, you
That
shouldn't
was
do
terrible.
something like that. That was
That's
horrible.
totally different. Like if you get in a fight with somebody, right? That's different. I mean, there's just no place in society for those kind of dudes. I mean, he's probably
It was
hammered a little
terrible. It
bit,
was terrible what he did.
but I mean,
You should be able to have a good time with someone and give them a hard time in a fun way. Like, we hate your team, blah, blah, blah. But you know that you actually really like each other. You're just giving each other a hard time.
and like boo on the boyfriend, right? For just not standing up and be like, hey, dude, this is not.
Yeah,
the right
I would not be with that boyfriend.
Because
let
I
me tell you.
guarantee you, if something would have happened, 95% of the people in that stadium would have been on the other dude's side and just took that offender down. I mean, that's just.
Okay, wait. I want to say something, Eddie. I've been to the link, and I was like the only Jets fan at a Jets-Eagles game.
Mhm.
And we were two women sitting next to each other, and I was definitely harassed by people. And I could say whatever I wanted, but they have don't listen. They have this gang mentality. They throw ice balls at Santa.
What?
So I definitely have to say there was a lot of response to the video where people were mocking the guy, but she definitely looked like she appreciated. They were handling it together. She said, "Oh, don't worry about him. He's ugly." If she was the kind of woman that turned in, aren't you going to do something? And the guy didn't.
Yeah,
I might agree with you, but I think what happened
so,
was,
let's say that doing that to you or doing that to my wife or my daughter or something, just in a nice way, because I'm 5
he
foot
did
nothing.
say something in a nice way.
What did he say?
No. He said, "What? Leave her alone." No. I'll get the video up. I'm not saying come on. He's in a stadium with his girlfriend and wife.
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah?
And you're going to tell the truth. That is said to your face, and you're standing next to the guy you're dating, and he doesn't do anything.
That's not. Did you see the video?
Yeah, I did.
She's sitting there. They're both sitting there, and he's saying it behind. He's a belligerent, drunk fan.
And his teeth should have been knocked out.
I guess
I'm not saying he should have gone to that far, but just to hey, man, this is probably not an appropriate place to do that. Let's figure something out, and then there's just no place to do that.
He was trying to be a gentleman about it. That's what it comes down to. And no offense, Tracy, drunk fans at Eagle games are not gentlemen.
Well,
This guy was.
No, that's what I'm saying.
horrendous.
He was disgusting.
He was horrendous.
Isn't
He was horrible.
didn't they used to a jail there or something?
Yeah, they had
they
a
do have
jail.
a jail.
there.
They have a
Under
jail,
the-
yes.
Something?
They have
a jail? I mean,
Not they had one. They have one.
That sounds like a place I want to go to watch a football game where there's a jail to put people in. I mean,
Well, you got to put these
sign me up
scumbags
for that.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Well, let me tell you what. If the guy was from Philly and he said it to another Philly guy, his teeth would have been.
That would have been it. They were.
If you're sitting there alone with your girlfriend / wife in a stadium filled with the opposing team, and I don't know. I'm not a fighter. I'm not a fighter.
The Dominant's mindset. So you look. There's two ways to look at it. One is like, you know what? I'm going to just sit here and be quiet because I don't want to get my ass beat by 70,000 people. And the other thing is like, shit, if I sit here and be quiet, 70,000 people are going to think I'm a wuss and not standing up for my woman. So it's just a mindset of what you think it is, right? I'm not saying I'm going to stand up there and, start punching teeth, and because I'm not that person. And two, I physically can't anymore. But, I'm not going to just let that.
As good as I was, I'm not as good as I was one time, but I'm one time.
The older I get, the better I was, is what I like to say,
Well, everyone considered him coward of the county.
It's so interesting how people feel about this subject. She did not be mad about it.
She wasn't mad at all. She was, I think, you know what? I think this guy was just a real gentleman and he didn't want any problems. And
you know what? How do we know that he wasn't on probation? How do you know? I know that sounds really stupid, but you got to look at every angle.
That's true.
What if this guy was on probation? What if his wife said in the car, listen, no matter what is said to you.
Somebody calls me the C word, don't get
Listen, yeah, that's your pet name, honey.
My wife and I have that conversation every night we go to dinner.
If you're not from the area, if they weren't from Philadelphia, if they're out of state, you really think you want that kind of mess? I don't know.
Let me tell you what. I'm going to say something. If that guy said that what he said to her to me, I would have knocked that guy's teeth.
Yeah, I would have turned around and punched him.
I would have turned around and
she just laughed it off, though. She laughed it off. She wasn't crying.
She laughed
if you
it
watch
off.
The video, she was like, "Oh my God, what a loser." Yeah. We don't know what happened before that. We don't know if it was going on the whole time. We don't know if the guy said something before that. I don't really know, and it doesn't matter.
Well, you're making a lot of something that doesn't matter.
I know.
Oh my.
I am a lover, not a fighter.
Anyway, let's talk about something good.
Tell me something good.
When are we all going to Texas?
I'll go. I love Texas.
Come on, I love it. Do a whole tribe. Y'all could rent a bus and I'll drive, and it'd be a fun trip. Y'all could fly.
That'd be great.
I went to San Antonio. I loved San Antonio.
I
loved it.
So y'all figure it out. Y'all just give me about 24-hour notice so I can stock up the fridge and we'll freaking make it roll.
Ooh! Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me.
So listen, Ed, if the Texans happen to win, you gonna come back?
Yeah, we'll be on here next week, I guess, right?
Yeah, I think so. And next week, we're hoping that Mr. Quigley
Chef
will be back here.
Chef Q will be back.
Q will be back.
Yes, he's preparing a very special dish. He's actually making a charcuterie voodoo doll of the Rams. So that we
love
definitely
it. Charcuterie voodoo.
Yes, so you can eat it instead of stick it.
Oh, or stick it with toothpicks and then eat it.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
All right, guys.
All right, you guys.
You have been amazing. We appreciate you being here so much. And we're all going to do the outro. Ready? Are you guys ready?
You know it, right, Ed?
Go Texans.
Girls gone green. Coming to your life from the studio. Girls gone green. Come on, everybody, let's go. Girls gone green. G-L-E-S, Eagles.
J-E-T-S, Jets.
T-E-X-A-N-S.
Hey, that's it. That's all she wrote.
That's the end of the show?
Can you believe it?
I can't believe that went by so fast.
I know. When you're having a good time, time flies. That's what they say.
Okay, well, that's true.
All right. Well, I want to tell you one thing. I'm Tracy.
I'm Donna.
And we are Girls Gone Green. But you know who else was here?
Oh, yeah. Daria out of the blue. What's up with that?
That was fantastic. How about Chef Ref?
Oh, my God. Chef
Bring
Ref. Oh my God, it made me so hungry. But you know what I'm hungry for?
What?
Followers.
Yeah, you know what? We thank you all that show up every Wednesday from 8 until 9 every single week. You guys are the best. You are our Greenbeaners. But we need more Greenbeaners, Donna. How are we going to get them?
Oh, you guys are going to go over to YouTube, like, subscribe, and share.
Like, that's why you're here. So you tell 2 friends, and they tell 2 friends, and so on, and so on.
Thanks for watching.